Hey guys, welcome to our review of Ultraman Taiga, episode 1. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
The Cinder Blaze.
Dude, welcome back. Yeah, we just finished watching this episode, and it was alright. The intro was neat. The villain is fine.
I like his design.
Yeah. I don't really know how I feel about Taiga himself. He just feels sort of like him and the main character just feel like a main character guy.
Yeah. Main character at the moment for me, like Hiroyuki, whatever his name is, this feels too much like too much of a trope.
Yep.
That's all he kind of exhibited. There's nothing else kind of personal to him. But like in the preview for next episode, they did kind of foreshadow that he does have a backstory with some of the aliens.
Yeah.
So I guess like I'm not gonna like dwell too much on that negative because they might just answer it in the next episode.
Yeah. To your point though, I do like that he has a soft spot for like aliens, and that could have stemmed from his potential backstory that we were hinted at in the ending. So if we're expanding on it that early in the show, that gives me a lot of hope. I just want to see how well they execute that. The side characters, though, I can't really grade them individually, but they are so weirdly okay with everything that's going down.
Yeah, like something feels a little bit off in a lot of the scenes. Like there isn't like the same kind of like threat level.
Yeah.
I mean, like the threats are like usually like the same throughout like all the Ultraman series, but this one just nobody reacts to it in the same way.
Well, like the thing is, we definitely see civilians running away in terror, but the people that we're supposed to sort of relate to, they're not phased by it, and we don't get to really experience the terror as much as I feel like we should for these huge events.
Yeah, like it's like it's already happened before.
I mean, and it probably has, just because, this started with the past Ultraman. And
yeah,
it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that Ultramen have been on this planet before. But the fact that they're jaded about it, and we don't quite know yet, like, what they're all about, makes me, like, I'm of two minds. It's like, either one, they could have some sort of weird ulterior motive, or two, they're just trying to characterize these people like the president. She was kind of like money grubbing. Same with the chick on the computer, but like just not doing it well. Like having their sights set on just money and all that other stuff, or their ulterior motives, rather than saving people. I don't know if that's what they were trying to get across, or if there is something behind, just the way that they were acting.
Yeah. I feel like one of the reasons I didn't like really feel for them was because of how like the episode was structured. Mm-hmm. They were kind of relevant in the first half of the episode when they were getting chased by those two random like Men in Black type of characters. But like they kind of disappeared towards the end. So like even though like all this relevant stuff was happening, it's like they were completely detached from it. Like so we just didn't feel anything from their side. And one of the other like cop dude who was with our main character, he just went and saved the other dude and just like left the other dude like in the building to most likely die.
Like it's like that's another thing that threw me off too. None of them cared. So I'm thinking maybe they know, but like it's weird. The old dude that always sounded like that, the guy that just ran off, he knew Ultraman Taiga, but it seemed like they were finding out about Taiga for the first time. How would they know that he was still alive. How would they be okay with it? I don't know. It's weird. I hope it's explained later. It very well could be, but so far, yeah, I'm just confused.
Yeah, I mean, like, at least the characters are likable. I feel like both the female characters have some quirks, you know. Like the computer chick, she's kind of like, you know, off in her own little world. She kind of like doesn't give much of a shit. And she's kind of like funny in that way. And then like the other cop dude, I don't like. He didn't really have much of a role this episode, but I guess we'll see what they'll be doing in future episodes. Kind of get that team dynamic kind of like going.
Yeah.
So how'd you feel about that kaiju fight though?
Like while I was watching it, it was fun, it was entertaining, but also, you know, it's coming off of a little bit of Rube, a little bit of Orb, you know, there's a certain level of investment I had in the characters going into each fight, and I just didn't have it here. It was just like visually as magnificent as it usually is, but yeah, I don't know. I did like the wrench they threw in with Black Manta and the Black Market, and how it was basically serving as a commercial. But yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes.
Yeah. And like there's also like a third party, which is like the one dude with like little mask fixture on him.
Right.
Like he shows up as that other clown villain. Sorry, my thoughts are kind of like going all over the place.
Yeah.
But that one, you know, antagonist with the black and white shirt and the balloon, he's a bit much, but he's like an okay amount of much for this type of show. It just like for us, he just doesn't have anything like interesting. He's not like trying to do anything with the screen.
Yeah.
He's just there.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, no one's really beating Aizen, so you really got to try hard to match that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have anything else that you wanted to note about this episode?
No, not really.
Okay. Overall, lukewarm to positive, but yeah, we'll keep our eyes on this show. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. The watch along went out at the same time as this, and also if you are a fan of Kamen Rider at all, I broke down all of the news that came out for 01 so far, and I'm probably going to be covering it throughout the week as long as we get a bunch of new information. So go ahead and check that out. The playlist is at the end of this video. So guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Yep, see ya. Yeah, it was a pretty dry episode.
Yeah. Also, why was that baby so small?
Oh yeah, we didn't like go into that, but whatever.
I don't think it deserves more than 20 seconds.
Yeah. That must have been the most painless birth.
Yeah.